Hey everybody, it's your old pal Robert from ThrillRide.com. How you doing? So today I'm getting a little taste of Halloween. Last year Halloween season was kind of a bust. This year, maybe another mixed bag, but I love Halloween and all the goodness that comes with it so much. So I'm gonna try to maintain as much of that Halloween spirit this year as possible. So in that vein, I'm visiting a little complex of stores here in Burbank, California called Camp Horror, the Bearded Lady Vintage Odysseys, and the Mystic Museum. They're kind of three storefronts all connected. It's both a kind of little exhibit and a store of all kinds of things that are scary, gory, creepy, and basically the good things in life. So let's go inside and take a look around. So right out in front here on the corner of the building, a beautiful painting of the Necronomicon from the Evil Dead. That is a nice way to start this visit. And here's this great kind of logo painted on the glass, Camp Horror and Mystic Museum. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. Yeah, you can't have Halloween without Michael Myers and creepy gargoyles. And this, I just love. The iconic knife through the tennis shoe. I can never remember which one is a coffin and which one is a casket. I believe the coffins are four-sided and caskets are six-sided, but I could be wrong. But that's pretty creepy and awesome. And adding to the creepiness is the fact that that is for a very small person, aka a child. So yeah. And then right next to it, an original vintage church pew for $400. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, The Burning. That is actually a pretty solid 80s slasher. I went to summer camp with a kid who acted in that film, who was one of the victims. Can't remember his name, that was a long time ago, but yeah, pretty great. So looking through this passageway, you can see we're in the Camp Horror section. And then the next room over is the Bearded Lady Vintage Oddities, and then right beyond that is the Mystic Museum proper. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff in here. Oh man, I'm so excited. Halloween rules. Have a cool little, I guess, Instagrammable moment diorama here for Camp Horror. A little boat you can stand in. That's fun. Yeah, and the shelves and walls. Covered with things that make me want to spend money. Yeah, can't go wrong with severed limbs, jewelry, and as a big fan of neon, yeah, I love this bloody knife. That's pretty sweet. Well, there's a little dark and creepy home decor thing, and they're 25% off. Awesome. So I think these are the things I saw at a vendor table over at the Sugarman Gallery a couple weeks back. These kind of, what do they call these, bath bombs? I guess you throw these in the tub and they make the bathing experience a little more luxurious. And who doesn't want to add a horror theme to their bath time? And there he is, one of the great icons of horror. That's really funny. I think I played Jaws the game when I was a kid. You had little plastic figures that swam across the ocean and you could lose limbs if the shark got you. Yeah, it was pretty graphic if I'm remembering what I'm thinking I remember. And of course there she is. The veritable queen of Halloween, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Cassandra Peterson, I worship you. Yeah, plenty of good Nightmare on Elm Street accoutrement. Oh yeah, down here, one of my favorite horror comedies of all time, Return of the Living Dead. Just fantastic. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Rock and roll and horror go together pretty well. And a Misfits horror theme, yeah, I'm on board with that. Of course, you get the Universal Classic Monsters represented, Trick or Treat, and a fantastic, oh, Creep Show, right on. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yeah, they're representing all the good stuff. Oh, awesome. Original Halloween and Halloween 3. Also another great neon sign. And this kind of miner's lantern with the flickering candlelight in there. That's beautiful. Love that. Used to be a big fan of The Walking Dead. Kind of lost interest at season 5. Feeling like I need to go back and kind of restart that. Oh yeah, when I was a kid, I had a creepy crawler maker. One of my favorite toys of all time. And yeah, look at this Fright Factory, a more horror-themed version. Oh, that's exquisite. Love the Kiki Tikis. You can't have too many awesome Tiki glasses. And these fantastic Stay Puft Marshmallow Man cookie jars. I am so stoked for Ghostbusters Afterlife. Oh my goodness, I hope that lives up to its promise. Well, there's the mashup I didn't know I needed. Dr. Evil Dead. That's a masterpiece. It's like they've got a media shelf of DVDs and Blu-rays. Oh, get your own trick-or-treat bags. I love some of the old titles here on this VHS shelf. The old Dracula starring Frank Langella, Wolfen, Body Snatchers, yeah, Davey Stood Still. All worthy additions to your collection. I'm not the target demo for these shoes, but oh man, these are fantastic. Look at this shoe with the rug pattern from the Overlook Hotel. Brilliant. Oh yeah, these pumpkin head shoes. Oh man. Yeah, I wish they'd make some of these in a men's style. These are great. Yeah, there you go. Very Tim Burton-esque feel over on these two. Oh, well, there you go. Freddy shoes. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't even think about it. American Horror Story is another kind of franchise I am completely unfamiliar with, never watched. But they definitely have some cool props in here. Ooh, check that out. Wait a second. What's going on? Oh, that was pretty cool. There's a little flash of lightning. I had not noticed that before. Yeah, it's really great. You just want to be in here for the environment as much as anything else. Really pretty cool, like a little mini haunt maze in here. Love it. Yeah, awesome neon. And here he is. Poor little Jason. Yeah, he had a rough childhood. I mean, I can understand why he's kind of pissed off. And there you go, the wayfinding signs for the various segments of this awesome experience in here. It's a little bit of that Jason's signature. Yeah, love it. Even this like retail counter where you make your purchases. Love the look of that thing. I wonder if that's got to be some repurposed structure from somewhere else. Really, really beautiful. Now there's a newspaper I wish I could subscribe to, the Crystal Lake Times. You know, the police blotter on this paper is going to be getting a lot of ink, right? And there's some sort of unholy dagger. I want to say that's from the Evil Dead, but I'm not sure. Anybody recognize what horror franchise that's from? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Another great Deadite mask and this kind of window projection gag or LED gag. Love that too. Really fun. Right, now this guy, I'm pretty sure, is the oil guy from Return of the Living Dead. One of the most scary zombie creatures ever created. The way that thing moves, oh, bone chilling. I wish I had daughters so I could buy them things like this. That is so great. You can't go wrong with creepy socks, especially when they're displayed on a vintage electric chair. I'm not sure how MTV fits the horror theme, but I'm sure a lot of people find that kind of horrific in its own way. Yeah, a lot of good on-brand fashion to buy here as well. Well, if you're gonna have an air freshener, why not have a horror-themed air freshener? I mean, that's just the way to go, right? And of course, this Toxic Avenger one, that's my favorite. Yeah, we gotta love the monster hero. Look at that up there. There was some sort of weird Friday the 13th novel series, apparently. Something called Jason's Curse. Uh-oh. And I think somebody behind that pane of glass very much wants to get out. Doesn't look very happy about that at all. Oh, and that's why. Getting stalked. That'll do it. All right, so this is the second space, which is the Bearded Lady Oddities collection. And right over here, you can actually get a fortune told from the Bearded Lady. I can redress Zoltar. Oh man, these vintage Halloween costumes are quite enticing. I remember Collegeville. I think I wore a couple of those in my youth. Of course, dolls are always creepy, and if you can push them around in a really creepy little pram like that, oh, you've got something special going on. When they talk about vintage oddities, they're not kidding around. Man, some of this stuff is very creepy. Yeah, look at these tiny little animal skulls and this display case underneath a set of horns. Wow, look at how delicate those are. Awesome. Yeah, some of the stuff in here, I'm not quite sure what it's for or what its pedigree is, but it just all has a vibe that definitely gives me the willies. Yeah, look at this crazy little diorama somebody built. I'm assuming those are taxidermied critters in there too, but I can't quite tell what they are. Yeah, neat. I don't know if any of you have ever been to the I think it's called the Mutter Museum in Philadelphia, and it's a museum of death and medical abnormalities, I believe. And also getting a little happy remembrance of that place in here. It looks like you get a real deer head up there. And then right below it, the skeleton of some very strange bird, creature, demon, human, chimera. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty awesome. Yeah, if you're gonna have insect displays, you gotta have a big creepy spider. Now again, I used to be the kind of person who was so phobic about these kind of spiders, tarantulas, wolf spiders and the like. I would have been fleeing in terror. So I've gotten over most of that fear, which is good. But yeah, they're big spiders. Now look at that sucker back there. Ew. And another very tiny little animal skeleton. And some funny vintage denture kit. Verident. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, and it looks like some sort of a dentist jaw display in the back there. Yeah, here's some of the critters in the other half of this display cabinet. No idea what animal skeleton that is, but here it looks like some kind of bird over there, another very fragile thing. And man, there's a human hand. That's also a little bit on the creepy side, and more of these weird dental displays. Yeah, as above, so below. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds pretty badass. There's a nice little collection of insects in that kind of box, and look at this, a little kind of apothecary medicinal display. And yet more skeletons and animal remains. Yeah, these little teeny bird things are cool. And that is one sad, kind of ratty looking desert road. I have no idea what animal it is. This looks like a display case of old medical equipment that I would not want any doctor to pull out and use on me. This is products of a bygone era. Yeah. And look at this big spine down here. Ooh, that's nuts. Yeah. Get some more bones in here. And then a copy of War and Peace, because why not? So there's some sort of a device. It says, it looks like it says ray and radiation. And I'm wondering if that was an implement at the time when people thought irradiating our bodies was good for ourselves. And look at these gigantic syringes. Ouch. Would not want to get stabbed with one of those. Well, that's pretty cool. I never watched the show Bones, but they have a little display of some of the props, medical equipment, and faux skulls and all that good stuff used in the show. I hear it's good. I should probably check it out sometime. I have no idea what this sort of wax head is. I'm wondering, is that a death mask maybe? Kind of hoping no. Oh, look at that. Antique coffin cards, salesman samples. So Here it is. The coffins are 4-sided. The caskets are 6-sided. Okay, cleared that up. There we go. Well, it looks like they have some of the ingredients for casting spells. I wonder. That's heart, that's eye, black cat eye. Huh. Yeah, I'm not going to tangle with that stuff. Look at this, some old bone x-rays. Oh, well, maybe that's not. Oh, there it is, yeah. Cool. That's really neat. Look at that lid from some box of gelatin dynamite. Oh, that's really cool. Well, you Haunted Mansion fans will recognize this kind of bell jar diorama. That is great, except it's a little mouse up there about to get gobbled up by the gator. That's awesome. All right, I think it's time to get my fortune told. So let's see if we can get this dollar to go in.
Long enough. It's time for me to reveal.
I'm hearing her talk,
fortune.
but it's not taking the bill. There we go. All right.
This fortune will guide you through your paranormal journey.
Why, thank you, bearded lady. Huh.
Yes, you. I'm the bearded lady.
There's my fortune.
Fortune blow.
All right.
Your mind.
It's kind of small type, so we'll read that a little later. Did y'all see the amazing David Cronenberg film, Dead Ringers? Virtuoso performance by Jeremy Irons. I'll say no more, but this case in particular reminds me of that film. I wonder if that was some real piece of medical equipment, but I'm getting a very big Cenobite vibe off of this too. It's like somebody prepping to be another Pinhead. All right, and here is the last kind of space in the trilogy, the Mystic Museum. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff in here too. Ah, where to begin? It's kind of alternating set of skulls and these bright, happy colors. Kind of cool. The pink ones look like they're made out of gummy material. Yeah, kind of appetizing. Yeah, I'll tell you, just the furnishings in here are pretty great. But yeah, look at all this stuff. Cookie jars and tea sets and a fun Halloween theme. Yeah, really pretty. Oh, here's a makeup line I've never seen before. I'm not even quite sure how to pronounce that. Is that Widow Witch? Wid-X Witch? Anyway, some interesting branding for a makeup company. Blackcraft, create your own future. Yeah, looks like these are various tools for divining the future or controlling it, perhaps. Yeah. And of course, a bunch of great t-shirts down here. I like that. Revolutionary Witchcraft, a guide to magical activism. Yeah, using powers for good. Nice. I like these teacups with a little message inside the rim. Cursed feels especially appropriate. Yeah, again, some of just the display shelves are so fantastic. I'm like, do they sell those too? These are really cool. Yeah, definitely a lot of stuff devoted to the craft of spell casting in here. Very nice. Quite sure what these candles are supposed to represent, but they're I guess they're kind of elongated skulls. Yeah, nice. And I love the little detail on top of this particular display unit. And of course, there's the Witch's Bible, complete Witch's Handbook. Well, when I'm in need, I know where to go to get it. I like this. I don't know what this sort of mannequin is supposed to represent. Perhaps some kind of Wiccan. That headgear reminds me of what? I can't remember the name of the character, but Thor Ragnarok, the one that oh goodness, what's her name? You know, Hera, yeah, with the big black horn headdress. Anyway, I'm rambling. This is cool. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, witchcraft, astrology. There's even something for teens, literary witches, tarot and the moon. Yeah, this is a nice little reference library for all things Wiccan. Pretty cool. Again, I love this kind of detail, the carving in the wood. Amazing. Love those custom art pieces for sale up there. Looks like oh, the name of the Doug Jones character from the first Hellboy, Abe Sapien maybe, on the left. And then you got the Crypt Keeper in the center there, and then the beautiful skull with the eyeballs image from the Evil Dead 2 poster. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, and here's the second kind of cabinet across the way, and this seems to be much more focused on tarot and all the things you'd need to predict the future with that method. Yeah, very cool. And I love this Egyptian god figure. It's pretty cool. Several different types of Ouija boards. You got the one on the left, kind of a Indian themed Swami, and then a glow-in-the-dark board, and then something called the talking board. Look at that. I got shirts for pets. The moon was full. I was left unsupervised. It's fantastic. Yeah, no matter what kind of vibe you're going for Halloween, dark, a little lighthearted, and everything in between, yeah, they have you covered here. Really fun. Like that very cartoony little demon with the Mickey Mouse gloves. That's great. I'm not quite sure what this little display cabinet is on the wall over here, but I like the way they've cobwebbed it up real good. Yeah. Love this Mystic Museum Wheel of Fortune. Wear black all the time. You will meet somebody new, possibly inside. All right, let's give this a whirl. I will be visited by a ghost. Awesome. I'm good with that, actually. Yeah, the murals out front are pretty great. You got the crow over here. And a nice little bench to sit on with some beautiful black and gold decor. Yeah, very cool. And there you go, fortune-telling event space. Yeah, you can actually, I think, rent out this little complex for private events. Would love to do something in here. This giant skeleton of some larger-than-life human beast in here is pretty badass. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Don't know if that's for sale or just decor, but I like it. And yeah, this kind of motif of a striped pattern behind the insects. Never seen that before. It's cool. Yeah, a little hard to see again, but the typography on the glass up front, really digging it. So just standing outside, take a look at the whole kind of frontage of the three properties that kind of all run together. And again, they're got some good music playing outside too. I'm very much appreciating the old some classic talking heads. So again, this complex is on Magnolia Street in Burbank. It's actually on a pretty cool block. A very neat storefronts right alongside it. It's the eat, shop for clothes, a little wine bar, and then the 3 stores and exhibits are on the corner. Look at that, Magnolia and Ontario. Yeah. So come on down. Look at this. This is something I got to come back for. 40 years of fear. An immersive horror experience on the Evil Dead. Oh, sign me up. All right, I think that is going to bring this one to a close. So thanks for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed a little early taste of the Halloween season. I love how it is here in the middle of August. We're already getting ramped up for something that really doesn't come to a head until October 31st. Every year, Halloween season gets longer and longer, and I approve. So yeah, let's hope we get a bit more of all the spooky goodness we're supposed to get every year in 2021. And yeah, we'll try to catch a little more of this awesome vibe as the weeks go by. So take care, stay spooky, and we'll catch you in the next one. You see, he was right. Every town has an Elm Street.